This is very individualized. This is not something we're really talking to your neighbor about a lot. So the topic is self-love and positive body image. So that's not something that personally we can talk to our neighbor about how we see ourselves. So in this presentation, I want you to reflect on some things that I'm going to go over, how your relationship with yourself has improved during college or worsened during college, how your past experiences with family, how your past experiences with relationships have shaped you into the person you are today. And I want you to be gentle with this. This is a big room with a lot of people around you. So your experience with what I'm going over may not be the same as the person right next to you. Just be real. This is not something to joke about. So I'm just so cute. I had to put this up. Just really fast, I want you to know where I come from. Some of you really don't know me. I'm a senior, so this is my last semester. And I've been in Simon Capital all 4 years, holla. But the big thing is that I was raised with a badass mother, this one, little baby, and I was raised with always having unconditional love and being taught that self-love was something that was easily taught. I didn't question myself. My weaknesses were things I just couldn't do, but I'd always be pushed to do it better. When I came to college, I didn't have that loving support right next to me. I questioned myself with dating, questioned myself with my body image. I gained the freshman 15, 25, and you know, it was a big step for me emotionally and physically, and I think that we can all relate to that on a different level or one level. So I want you to know that I'm not an expert at what I'm talking about at all. Nobody's an expert at self-love. It's a journey every single day. You wake up, you may feel horrible about yourself. The next day, you're like, damn, baby, how you doing? Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but it goes in waves. So I just want you to know this is where I come from, and I'm not speaking at you, I'm speaking with you. I'm one of you, so I just want to put that in. It all goes together with our values: personal growth, friendship, loyalty, and service. So everything that self-love kind of entails in our body image, we're able to relate that within the sorority. So if you're not valuing personal growth is who you are. So if you're not valuing these traits that we're going through, you can't evolve into the person you want to be. You can't change into a better leader, a better sister, a better lover, whatever you want to be in life, a better mother, if you can't start it with yourself. So I wanted to put that out there because that's really important. So this is the topics we're going to go over. What's positive and negative body image? It's kind of back and forth. We're going to go over how to positively talk to yourself. We all love doing that. Sometimes we don't like doing that, but it's important to go over self-love, relationships, health, all that good stuff. So you can go to the next one, or just the next one, yeah. So before we read this, what is body image? Why are we so obsessed with our bodies? Anybody? What is body image? What are some words about it? Body image, how we're perceived, right? How we think the outside source is looking at us. If it's from guys, if it's from our family, if it's from our own head telling us that guys in your family are looking at you, right? Body image is something that we put into our mind thinking that we're supposed to be a certain size or a certain look. And we become so focused on this is because we have this constant thing in our head of negatively hating your body and positively loving your body. So a few things I just wanted to define for us is, what is disliking your body? It's being ashamed, self-conscious, and anxious about your body. Walking around feeling like you're not good in your skin. You're not allowed to be relaxed in your skin. Constant negative talk, not being able to look yourself in the mirror and say that you love you. Not being able to wear clothes that you want to wear, but you can't wear them because you just can't wear them. There's just something in your head saying that you can't wear them. Competition and comparison. Social media right here, huge. And I talk about this on Stanley Fit, but huge. And I know we're all victims of it. You go through all these highlight reels, perfect side poses, perfect filters, everything. And you're going through and you're asking yourself, why don't I look like that? Why don't I have those abs? Why don't I have those legs? Why isn't my skin that color? And it's this constant negativity in our head that we're putting in our phones. We're putting in front of us. Nobody's putting that phone in front of you. It's this constant opposite reassurance that we're giving ourselves. That's a huge part of body image. Obsessive needs for perfection. You can't eat perfect, you can't exercise perfect, you can't be perfect. There's no perfection in what we need to be doing. difficulty accepting compliments. If your girlfriend says you look bomb, you look bomb. Accept it. Okay? Just say, yeah, I do. That's it. That's it. Don't question it. Don't be like, stop, like, you look good. No, you look good. Remember that. Being able to love yourself and take that in, feel that compliment, and just let it resonate with you. It's going to make you feel a whole new feeling. Using outside tools. This is a big thing. The number on the scale, the size of clothes. We get so obsessed on these little numbers, thinking that anything that they mean, it means something. Like we're not worthy of wearing a certain size clothes because it's a certain size. What fits you is what fits you. You can always be evolving, you can always be changing, working on yourself, bettering yourself, but where you are now is the only place you'll ever be. You don't know what's going on tomorrow. You can't go back to yesterday. Where you are now in your body is where you are. So accepting that this is the number on the scale, and it's just a number. It doesn't control me. It doesn't give me my worth. It is nothing more than a number. That's a huge, huge thing, and I can just repeat this over and over again. So let's go to the positive. What is accepting your body? What is absolutely celebrating and appreciating your natural body shape? Those curves, girl. All of those things that we can just remember that your physical appearance says very little about your character and value as a person. Write that down. Put that in your little notebook that I gave you, or paper that you have yourself. Huge notebooks. I was going to buy notebooks, but too much. Everything, everything that relates to positive self-talk, being able to look in the mirror and know that you're worthy of your own love at this point in time, knowing that it's okay to say that you look good. On a picture, right, I look good. What's anyone going to do about it? You put it your picture. All these little things that we think these social boundaries are stopping you from them, it's all in your head. We are how we are, and people flock to you when you are yourself. When you're unapologetically you, people wonder how you do it. That's why you have people coming around you just feeling this energy of, she's not afraid to say what she wants. That's cool. Because that's how we're supposed to be able to be in our own bodies and be who we are. I could go on forever. Keep going. Disengage from comparisons. We talked about that. Trust in your body. This is huge. I want to talk about this. If you eat a whole pizza one night, love it. Love that pizza. Eat the pizza. It's okay. Tomorrow, keep eating. Tomorrow, eat your normal breakfast, eat your normal lunch. You don't need to punish yourself for eating that big pizza. Your life will keep moving. Trust that your body will be flexible in what you do consistently. If you go to the gym a couple times a week, cool. Your body will bounce back. Trust yourself that one thing will not ruin 2 months of going to the gym. It doesn't work like that. Your body is able. We're young, we're beautiful. It wants to help you. So making sure that you're not punishing it for something that you enjoyed is not how that we should be treating our body. Dressing for style, we like that. The purposes of health, give yourself a face mask, do your nails, feel good in what you are. Do yourself up, put some makeup on once in a while. I barely do, but just, make sure that you feel good in what you are doing with your body. And accepting your body size and genetics. This is your body. This is the only body that we have. And to understand that your mother and your father did something to create you, that's beautiful. Those people created you in this perfectly beautiful body. I don't know about twins. They have some different genetics. I was going to ask you. But your genetics are your genetics. Nobody else has the same body shape, the same bone structure, the same way you grow your hair, the same thickness of your hair on your arms. Everything is individualized to yourself. So comparing yourself to another being is just not how we're going to ever find acceptance within. And then, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll leave that video. So I want you to write down a few things and see, can you write down a few things? That's the question. Can you write down a few things that make you feel beautiful? And I want you to keep this piece of paper and look back at it. When do you feel beautiful? What are you wearing? Where are you? Who are you with? So I love me some Marilyn Monroe. She's awesome. So we're going to go into health and self-love and why these two correlate. So I didn't want to go into a big conversation about nutrition and health and everything because that's just too much. It's a lot of things, but because that doesn't really matter. The basic things are that I want to go over with this health side is creating and cultivating this good relationship with food. It is hard. I struggle with it, and I'm sure some of us do as well. But what I've learned in my college career or when I was growing up is you have to learn what your body needs at certain times. You have to be able to listen to your body and ask it what it's and listen to what it's asking you for. After a workout, I have to eat carbs. I have to. My body shuts down. I get hangry. He knows. It's bad. I listen to my body, and that's what I need. You may not need those carbs after your workout. I don't know, because our bodies are all so different. So if you're going to look up, what does my body need after a workout? It might not be the exact same thing as whatever the person in the article is. So learning to respond to your body. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling drowsy, when you have no idea, all of a sudden this headache came and you're exhausted, what did you eat 2 hours ago? How much water did you drink? You know, remembering that we're putting into our bodies what we want to get out of our bodies. You can't not put anything in and expect to get a lot out of it. You know, the energy you put out into the world is what you get back. Same thing with your body. If you're not cultivating that internal, nutritious side, it's not going to do anything for you. It's just going to create this vicious cycle. Having gratitude for your food. This may sound weird and kind of hippie of me, but it's a big concept. I mean, if you can think about the food in front of you, other people don't have that beautiful food available to them. Think about that when you're eating a meal and understand that what you're putting into your body is hopefully is something that's good for you, but a lot of people don't have that advantage. Enjoy your food. Eat that pizza, but enjoy every piece. Savor it, let it sit there on your tongue for a little bit. Enjoy what you're eating, because what you're eating is your life. This is your life, this is your choices. No one's putting that food in front of you. And these relationships and this relationship with food will follow you for the rest of your life. When you have babies, when you have relationships, it all corresponds. When you're living with someone, everything, it all comes together. The all or nothing, this is big for me. When you get a plate of pasta at a place, you're like, I'm not getting a to-go box, I'm eating it right here, eating all of it. I do that sometimes, for sure. But the fact of the matter is, in our heads, we don't always have to think, I'm going to eat all of it, or I'm going to eat none of it. Back and forth, I just want to put that out there because that's big. Practice positive affirmations. This is interesting to me. I found this online. Talking about how your food's going to affect your body may help you. Maybe, I don't know if it's helped me, I haven't tried this yet, but here's another tip to practicing healthy relationships with food. Say that this plate of food is so good for me. Looking at this big, beautiful plate of a salad or chicken or whatever you're eating, saying, this is going to make me wake up tomorrow and have so much energy. I'm going to get my homework done, I'm going to organize, I'm going to love somebody, I'm going to be able to give my full self because this plate of food gave that to me. All positivity, good vibes. Perfection, stop punishing yourself, I talked about that, and then your body. And just read this quote, write it down if you want. This sits with me very, very deeply, so got to put that in there. So this picture I actually took in Costa Rica. If you haven't read the book Milk and Honey, go buy it ASAP. I have it at my house if you want to borrow it. And if you want any more book recommendations, come, I have a lot of them. So this quote, we're going to move into our relationships with self-love and why this, am I good on time? Okay. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. So now we're going to move into relationships, whether that be with lovers, whether that be with your parents, with your children, with your employees, with your boss. It all comes together with understanding that we're loving ourselves. In past relationships or in current relationships with your family or with a lover or whatever, it can be exhausting to constantly ask for reassurance, to constantly ask for just that reassurance that you're good enough. Do I look good today? You don't say I'm looking good today, so am I not looking good today? On your personality, I'm not funny today, what? You don't think I'm funny today? When you're always questioning yourself, people start to question you. That's just how it's going to be. It took me a long time to understand that, and it feels so good to be able to tell you that I don't think that anymore, that I value my relationship with myself more than any other person, that I can get myself out of a relationship that is toxic to me because I constantly ask for this reassurance and this desire to want more and question why he's not texting you back right away, or everything that makes you question yourself should not be there in that relationship. It shouldn't be there. It's not healthy. It's not how a positive relationship should be going. You should be sure of yourself. You should be sure of the relationship. You should never be doubting yourself or something that you're doing, because this is who you are. So that, I think, and you know, these quotes all bring together, but I think relationships are important with college students as well, because we like that stuff. Of course we do. But this is a big quote. I live off this one as well. Same thing, the metaphor of filling up your own cup. You know, it can't be half empty. You're not going to find somebody to fill up your other half. It's not how it works. Your cup has to be completely full, and then it's going to spill over into the people that you love. This is just a basic understanding of a healthy relationship, knowing that you're already full, you are already the bomb.com, and there just happen to be the bomb.com plus together, added together. You know, you guys aren't the great couple together. You're great people separately, you just happen to work well together. That's how a positive relationship goes on. And the self-love thing goes with all relationships. I'm just talking about lovers right now, but with your child, being able to tell your baby girl, no, you're beautiful just the way you are. And then they ask you, well, you said you didn't look good today. There's so many videos going on. I see it with someone I work with. Her little baby's 5, and she's questioning how she looks. I mean, this is a new generation that we're moving into, and most of us are going to be mothers and have families. This is something we need to be so aware of, because how we're cultivating our self-love right now in college during our time of hopefully no babies for a while, or maybe not babies or whatever. Right now, we want to make sure that our relationship with ourselves is so strong before we're able to be a mentor to a beautiful baby, or with a husband. All of that comes into play. Huge. I just wanted to, touch on that. I just like this too. I don't want to take all your time, because I know this is a lot, but I want to just go over a few things of why we have all of this external factors coming at us all the time. You know, what makes us have to have this presentation, honestly? What are the things that are affecting us on a day-to-day basis that is making someone come up here and tell you about this, when it is a common thing to be able to be in your body? Why are we questioning how we are? You know, what trends in society are changing? And so I wanted to go over that. You know, what things influence the way we perceive our body? I'm going to name a few, and I want you guys to raise your hand. The media, it's right there. Our hormones, yeah? Oh, yeah, raise your hand. Yeah, I'll just name some. What outside sources influence us to question our body?
Oh, no, I thought you were saying, like, raise your hand if you agree.
Oh, okay, we could do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Great. Oh, great idea. Okay, we're doing that now. All right, so, okay, raise your hand if hormones are a factor of how you perceive your body. Maybe taking different birth controls, different medications, things that are affecting our weight gain, our weight loss, things like that. What about boys? What they write on your Insta, how cute or long of a caption, right? Or, that's lame, I don't know if that happens. Past experiences, including past relationships with family, with boyfriends, absolutely. Food. Is food a factor? Food is a fear, absolutely. Food is a factor of how we perceive our body. It's there, healthy or not healthy. Stress. Yeah, stress is in there. Stress has our things.
You guys keep your voices off.
So I'm just going to end with a few little things. So now I want you to raise your hands with an answer. I'm going to change my... so what are some ways, as a sorority, we are women coming together to better ourselves individually as well as a chapter, right? What are some ways we can tell your sister that she's worthy, that she has her ability to step away from that toxic relationship, that she's able to go to counseling if she needs it, she's able to ask for help if she's struggling with something. What are some ways we can reinforce that? Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Just like if you see someone, just tell them they look cute, they look cute.
I don't know if this makes sense, but like complimenting someone on like their characteristics of like who they are on the inside, not just like, hey, nice outfit, but like, hey, that was really scary. That was not a gangster. That was just like actually that.
Absolutely. Huge. Yeah.
How do you like compliment someone you don't always talk to, because then they know you're noticing them?
Did everyone hear that? That was a really good one. Say it again.
Being honest and open and vulnerable about yourself makes other people want to open up and be honest about their lives too.
Absolutely, because everything that you see on highlight reels is not really going on within their head. You don't know everyone's stories, you don't know everyone's relationships or experiences. So it is, especially we're in a sorority, we're a tight-knit community.
If someone's dealing with something, it's okay to say, I've dealt with that too, this is how I came it, or this is how I'm still overcoming it. You can always be in a process, because self-love is always a journey. It's not just one day you wake up, you're like, I'm gonna love myself for the rest of my life. I wish it worked like that. I wish it did, but it's a constant, everyday reassurance of who you are, and I think that's a huge thing. Okay, to finish off, I want you to all fill out that self-assessment thing. That's from the Sigma Kappa website. They do a great job, so really check out Sigma Kappa. They have great stuff in there, in the internet. They do great. So fill that out quietly. I'm almost done. And then give me some feedback. How'd you do? Did you mark a lot? Did you star any? Any that you want to work on more?
I eat breakfast.
Good. Eating breakfast is huge. Good, you eat breakfast. Yeah? Shh. Yeah.
I need to work on saying no to responsibilities.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for being honest. Heck yeah, I have so many things to work on. Yes.
I need to treat myself more.
Treat yourself. Heck yeah. Yeah. Shh.
I did great on the physical, but all the other ones are terrible, and so I need to like check that.
Good, good. Being self-aware. Absolutely. Yeah?
I think I need to work. Well, I don't know if I need to work. I think these need to work on it.
Just in general.
Something I need to work on is doing more things that I actually like doing. Because I feel like I fill my time with stuff I have to do instead of things I actually like to do.
Huge, huge. Yeah.
I need to work on feeling like proud for myself when I accomplish something.
Huge. Oh, yeah.
I would say bouncing off that, I definitely need to work on accepting compliments. I know I can't for the life of me, so.
Just being aware, that's the first step. You don't need to change in a day. It's not how it works. It's a slow process. Good. If you guys have any questions, or I have some resources up here from the Counseling Center if you want anything extra. But I just want to say that I love you, and you are worthy of the most divine love, which is your own love. Thank you. Yay. Okay, done. Good.